Hi everyone, Oregon Patriot here, and thanks for watching my video. Well, today I'm going to share my thoughts and experience with the Smith & Wesson Shield in 45 ACP. And as you can see, it comes with two magazines, a 7-round and a 6-round. And I have medium-sized hands, and so the 6-round or flush magazine fits perfect. My pinky doesn't hang off the edge, so that magazine works great for me. So let's just kind of start here on the back, down at the grip, and I'll kind of share my thoughts on this first. Well, as you can see, the texturing is pretty aggressive compared to previous model of like the Shield 9mm, but I think this texturing is perfect for it. It's not too aggressive, it's not too mild, it's just right. And one thing that always drew me to the Shield firearm was the contour of the grip. I have a friend who has a 9mm Shield, and I got to look at it a few years ago, and when I first picked it up, first thing I noticed was the grip. I was like, wow, this feels perfect with my hand. And the 45 ACP is still the same. It is just fantastic. So let's move up here now to the back of the gun and the serrations on the slide. First, as you can see, this model does not have a thumb safety, and I chose to go this route because I'm left-handed, so a thumb safety on the left side of the firearm wouldn't do me any good. And so for me, I previously carry a firearm with ambi safety, so when I switch over to this firearm, I'll just have to train differently. And as we all know, the safety that's the most important is our brain. So for me, again, this will just be a new training issue, and realize that this one doesn't have a safety. But as far as back to the slide and the serrations, it was perfect. It was easy to charge the firearm, and I got good feedback, audio and tactile, and it just felt perfect. When I charged the gun properly, I just knew that it was ready to go, and it wasn't too hard or to do it. It was just right. So let's move over here to the front. As you can see, the serrations there, no big deal. I don't use it. I think it's a nice touch though, aesthetically. The sights are good. I realize that this gun is just something I'm going to use up close and personal. Obviously, I hope I don't have to, but I'm not going to be shooting long distance. I think the trigger's fine. The reset is fantastic as well. It's very, you get the feedback audio and tactile, and I think the trigger's great. As far as shooting 45 ACP cartridge, in this firearm, I'm surprised at how mild the recoil is. Just really impressed. And I remember taking it to the range for the first time, and no problem whatsoever. And I loved it. And I've shot about 200 rounds to it, no problems, no failures to feed, failure to eject. This firearm is fantastic. But as you can see in the title of the video, I like it 99%. And here's the reason why. The mag release button. Now, there's nothing wrong with the size or function of it. The mags pop out great, slide out no problem. My only just little gripe with this is it is not reversible. And me being left-handed, it would just be nice if it was on the other side so I could use my thumb to release the mag. But it's really not that big of a deal. I just use my trigger finger to pop out the magazine, and it's no problem whatsoever. Again, it's just a training issue for me because my previous firearm I used for everyday carry had ambi thumb safeties, and the mag release button could be switched over to the other side. But I really love this gun, and I love it so much. In fact, I'm going to use it as my everyday carry. And if you haven't had a chance to look at the Smith & Wesson M&P Shield line, I suggest you do. You just really need to go to a gun shop and get your hands on it and just see how it feels. But of course, that's just for any gun. You really want to do that. But I hope my thoughts and my experience that I've shared here has helped you. But again, this is Oregon Patriot, and thanks for watching my video.